That's where Peter, when he was like 16, started to sing and play guitar and against this regime. Like especially this song, Ivan Go Home, I Don't Want You Here, from Krill. And here on your right hand side, there was it was a playground where little Pika was playing with other kids. And now pay attention, this yellow house now renovated, that's where Peter's apartment. Now parents live there. Little tiny PDT Parnot, quite big, nice apartment. That's in this pub, that's where Peter went with picture to get beer for his father. It's a very famous pub. I have to go, unfortunately, every night because my father, I told you, from Slovakia, a big drinker. We cannot do anything about it. And this is the main boulevard of Stará Boleslav, this town where Pika was walking back and forth, driving the bicycle, going on the bicycle. There was not here this big thing. On this left-hand side, pay attention. Peter went to the kindergarten. Yeah? So see, this is the main bus station, bus terminal, from which Peter went to later on to the high school, to this neighboring town, Brandýs. And here in this beautiful cathedral, in this church of Virgin Mary, that's where this Palladium of the Czech land, that's where Peter was baptized when he was 1 year old. That's where Peter was married. That's where Peter's children were baptized. In this church, we have it in the walls, everything, baptizing and marriages and so on. That's where Peter goes for beer with his friends and so on. So this is the square of this Stará Boleslav, very historical town. It's on your right-hand side is Labem. This is now it's kind of place, not kind of shabby, but it used to be dancing hall. That's where people learn how to dance polka and valse and so on. To the left, I will show it. It's Wenceslav. Here was still Wenceslav. In this place, I told you yesterday about it. Yeah, here he was killed in this weekend house, like he has this fortification here. So that was the place where he was killed by his brother Boleslav. And we have this monument there, and like by the door, and he's entering the church, a little church of course, those days back, Romanesque church. That's where Peter went to this Sokol to do exercise. And jumping over the horse and so on. I mean this wooden horse, yeah. That's where Peter tried to fish in this blind wing, but didn't catch anything, so gave up and turned to the table tennis. That was my sport. I was pretty good. And I grew up very fast, so the doctor said, you cannot play table tennis anymore. Otherwise you will be walking like that. So Peter was forced to play basketball and volleyball and soccer and tennis. And here we enter another town. This is the longest name of the town probably in the world because it's called Stará Boleslav, Brandýs nad Labem. And it's the Elbe River which only separates the two towns. So from the 15, Peter joined this high school, which is next to this castle. It's quite now nice, renovated. They renovated this castle. It used to be belonging to the Habsburg family, to the last emperor, Charles I. That's where Peter's stepson shed this Felicita pizzeria. Then he went to Prague for better job, and they kicked him out. He's back here now. Philip, my little 21 years old stepson. And now we are coming to another square of this another town. Brandýs on Elbe River. So here to the left, Peter walked to this high school where he was the best in the whole country in having in Russian poems, like in this acting Russian poems. This is the square of this Brandýs. City Hall, main terminal, like in the square. About 15,000 people live here. This is what was the things got saved from this old section. This one was another section here, but one active communist mayor turned it down, and they built in 70s those again typical apartment complexes. In this discount, that's where now poor Peter have to go for shopping for this hungry family to feed them. And this is the main railway station here. You can see some nice vehicles there. It's not used anymore. And we are actually leaving this town. We are going out here. It used to be on the left-hand side the biggest and the only factory, like the machinery producing the lorries, big trucks, and especially for the garbage, those special containers for the garbage and pick up the garbage, and it bankrupt. It was under the communist regime. That's where the most of the people were here. And on your left-hand side, it's all complex, quite big. Now it's in the process of privatization and still going on. It was built like an industrial zone. Here on the left-hand side, that's where also some new companies came now, which are the biggest, like Audeo, Siemens, supplying the Škoda. Because we are like 32 kilometers from Škoda, so this is a good distance range. And when Peter was 18, the town was too small to him, so he went to Prague School of Economics. So he left from here, and he was in those dormitories in Prague 3, dormitories for the Prague School of Economics, and then he stayed with his brother Paul in his house, which Paul built in Prague after, and then actually after failing, then Peter tried to privatize apartments nearby the castle stairway, but unfortunately, of course, in quotations, the Velvet Revolution came, so the situation changed. This deal with the apartment failed, because the people, of course, expected, who wanted to sell it, that it will be jumping up, the prices and so on. So then Peter went back home to his hometown Brandýs and stayed here, and probably stay here forever. So this is the end of the story now.
Do you want us to leave you here at home? You don't have to come with us to Prague.
I thought that we will go for beer.
Good. But if you would prefer to stay, it's fine.
This is my last evening with you, so we have to go for beer. Tomorrow you will meet Monica.